TV. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for another action-packed edition of The Row. And this week on the show, Terrale Tempo will be in action against the New Look Legion, a very scary Legion indeed. In addition to that, the Tag Team Championships will be up for grabs when the industry is right here at the World Gym Arena.
Well, I'm excited about that, but you know what I'm really excited about? Diamonds Division action. We're going to see Hyan versus Jenna Lynn. Let's get it on, Matt Topolsky.
Well, coming off for a very impressive match at Summer of Champions 5 against Hyan, and of course, if you saw Ladies Night Out 3, what a matchup she also had with Thunder Rosa. A spectacular matchup indeed.
Hello.
It's the breakout star AQA joining us here at the commentating table.
Well, Matt Topolsky, you talked about it. There's your headset there, Angela. You talked about it. An impressive showing at Ladies Night Out. Welcome to the table.
Thank you for having me.
You have the best seat in the house for some Diamonds action right now.
Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Jenna Lynn.
Don't start.
Matt Topolsky.
Don't start.
I mean, we got a late start to the Bronx.
She doesn't need a permission slip. It's not past her bedtime.
It's past her curfew.
No, it's not.
Minors have to be off the street by 7 p.m. That's a city regulation. That is a city regulation. I might report this to the Texas.
Angela, I'm making you a personal offer right now. Anytime you want to replace this man on the desk, be my guest.
Hey, I'm up for the challenge.
Yes.
Well, hey, whoa. Don't give away my job. She's trying to get a championship opportunity.
And her opponent from Houston, Texas, she's the Diamonds Division champion, Hyan.
Whether you love her or you hate her, you have to respect her. Quickly becoming one of the most dominating Diamonds Division champions in recent memory, Hyan, victorious over Angela at Summer of Champions 5 and at Ladies Night Out 3, defeating Jordan Grace. Her stock is definitely on the rise. It's the Diamonds champ, Hyan.
Angela, I know you haven't taken your eyes off Hyan. What's going through your mind right now? Obviously, she defeated you at the Summer of Champions. You were so close to winning that very championship right there, the Diamonds Division Championship.
You know, Brad, there's a lot of things going through my mind, but the one thing I'm focused on right now is that this is about Jenna, this is about her moment. I hope she does well. The thing that she's going to have to watch out for is to not make any rookie mistakes. Wow.
Look at there.
And that's one of them, you know, she gets in your head. Hyan can get in your head at any moment, and she's got to watch out for that.
Of course, Matt Topolsky, Hyan is a veteran here in reality wrestling, been around for quite some time now.
Absolutely, and you know, as much as we talk about the likes of an Aiden Cristiano or even a Rex Andrews and how cerebral they are as a competitor, no one plays with their challengers' emotions quite like Hyan does.
You know, I mean, Matt Topolsky, just from her, obvious the way that she's treating this match. Oh, hold on now. I was going to say she's treating it like a tune-up match, but now Jenna Lynn has got her in some sort of crossface. Hyan has definitely taken, though, the task of being champion seriously, Matt Topolsky. She started to train in several different disciplines, including recently taking up Bikram yoga to take prior to her matches to ensure she has full wide range of all of her athletic tools.
Absolutely, and Angela, you've had the opportunity now to be in the ring with Hyan twice. The first time that the two of you squared off against each other, it was a non-title matchup, but nevertheless, you did get the victory cover here. Jenna Lynn may become the Diamonds champion, kick out at 2. If you were afforded one more opportunity to step inside the squared circle with Hyan, what would you do differently to capture that Diamonds title?
This time I would definitely go in there with my head on straight, more focused. I let my emotions get the best of me. There were a few times that, you know, she called me a few names. She said that I was a cubic zirconia. She said I belonged in a broom closet.
Oh, wow!
Wow.
Great back suplex there.
Absolutely.
Is that power.
Champion here, hooks both legs, looking to retain the Diamonds title, kick out at 2.
But what I was saying is, like, yeah, I would just go in there a lot more focused. I wouldn't let her get in my head. I wouldn't let her play her mind games on me. And this time, I know her weaknesses as well. So I know that she gets frustrated very easily. And one thing that I can do is just keep myself in the air, which is one thing that she couldn't stand. She would never catch to me.
Hold on now. Now it looked like Hyan was almost disqualified there, not breaking the count She almost didn't break the count at the 5. And
and a running knee directly to the temple and the side of the face. And that could be it for Jenna Lynn. Welcome to a Diamonds Division title match. Cover here, too. And a kick out, hard and determination from this young competitor. But what a vicious knee from the champion.
Hyan does not look like she is taking Jenna Lynn seriously. I don't know if that's to Jenna Lynn's detriment or not, or to her advantage, but now, boom!
Well, Jenna Lynn is in big trouble right now. Scoop slam from the champion again. Back to a quick cover, lateral press. Kick out at 2.5.
And now look at the face of Hyan, getting a little bit annoyed by the frequent kickouts from Jenna Lynn. Now, Angela, you have to realize the championship is on the line here. Obviously, you know that. Would you prefer Jenna Lynn to win this match, or do you want a shot at Hyan?
You know, they both offer.
Man.
T-bone suplex into a cover. Kick out at 2.
They both offer a different challenge. I've never had the opportunity to step into the ring with Jen, so that would be different, and I would like to do that. I think we would have a great match. But then again, it'd be redemption.
Oh no, we've seen this before. Hyan trying to dislocate that shoulder, and she may very well do it here.
Jenna Lynn, she's gotta give up.
That's just that vicious streak.
You gotta push through.
The vicious streak of the champion here. If Jenna Lynn does not find a way to give up here, it could be a way, but she rolls her into a cover here. 2 and a kick out.
Nice counter.
That was a great counter. But obviously not getting the better of Hyan. She's still up top, Matt Topolsky, in this match.
And that scoop slam again. Reversal here from the challenger into a pump kick. Where is this coming from Jenna Lynn?
Now that's something I would have to watch if I got in the ring with Jen.
Well, look at that. She's like a Super Saiyan.
Jenna Lynn challenging right here. Channeling her inner game of death, if you will.
Stay on her, Jen. It's the only way to get her down.
Hold on here. Jenna Lynn like a house on fire.
Oh! Drop kick from the challenger. An opportunity here at the Diamonds title. Oh, my.
Looks like
Jen has quite the quickness to her. That's something I would have to watch out for, definitely. If we were ever to share the ring.
for those at home, it looks like Hyan was able to get her shoulder up, or her shoulder came off the mat. That's what stopped the referee's count. Wait a minute, look going for a twist of fate.
Oh!
It's a nice roll. Let's go.
Oh! Hold on here.
Oh, no. A modified version of a stunner off that second rope. And Hyan, absolutely dominant.
She would glow after something like that.
Uh-oh, now she's slapping that knee.
You better come to your senses quick, Jen.
Same way Naomi Osaka would slap her knee before she served there against Serena Williams. And oh, swing and a miss.
A roll up here. Schoolgirl to win the title. Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
And Hyan now.
Again.
Oh, no, not this. We've seen this arm breaker before. No. Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord, Matt Topolsky. That's got to be all. And now she's going into an arm breaker, disarmor. Go, ring the bell, ring the bell. Referee's called it.
All right, Hyan.
Here is your winner, and
Hold on.
Wait a minute, Angela throwing down that headset. Get involved here.
Angela trying to break it up. Stare down with her and Hyan, Matt Topolsky.
Well, we're going to need some medical attention. Definitely some help for Jenna Lynn. That arm may have been torn directly out of the socket. Perhaps even worse. Hyan coming to ringside here. She is victorious in yet another Diamonds Division title defense. But AQA has her eye on that championship. And will she get one more crack at it?
Wow, you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. Look what you picked out right there. we were funny, man. We had a great time, man. I miss these times. I miss these days, man.
But it makes me think. I have an idea.
An idea? That's never. What's your idea?
Listen. When we started this, you told me one thing. You were like, Cam, I like you, but you need a makeover. And I was cool with it. Right?
Yeah, I said that. You might still... Go ahead.
To make this work, to make this right, I think it's time that you get the makeover.
You know what? You had my back last week. I was wrong the first time. I'll think about it. I'll listen.
Think about it.
I'm going to think about it. I'm also going the same way, Cam. You don't have to... I'm going that way.
Tonight's Reality of Wrestling Rewind is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at walkertexaslawyer.com. Abel looking for that moonsault springboard.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Rex.
Oh, no. Rex looking for that arm bar.
Can he get it? Abel's got his grip locked.
Oh!
Ring the bell.
Here's your winner and still the Reality of Wrestling Champion, Rex Andrew.
Well, it wasn't pretty. And at times, Abel Andrew Jackson really pushed Rex Andrews to the limit. Rex can barely raise that arm right now, but nevertheless, the brand new Reality of Wrestling champion, successful in his first title defense.
Now see, this championship is power, ladies and gentlemen. And what is power if you don't use it? See, as the Reality of Wrestling champion, I'm not going to bring this championship back. I'm not going to defend it in this ring unless the money's right and unless the challenger's right. So, Reality of Wrestling management, you AM radio DJ, you Hall of Famer. If you want to see this championship back in this ring, Booker T, try and come take it from me.
Oh my God! Rex Andrews just drew a red line, and I'm not so certain the person he drew it for is a great idea, Brad Gilmore.
Oh, God, kicks him up. Pile guy. First thing that happens.
Rex Andrews, can we get a quick statement about last week?
Look, man. Brendan Steen and I are having an important discussion here, okay? So just give us a minute. Anyway, Terry Crunk, right? The worst name I've ever
Well, we still haven't
heard.
gotten a statement from Booker T, and we haven't gotten any word from you. Can we get something?
Give me a minute, all right?
You got it.
You're waiting for a statement from Booker T? You think I'm worried about it? Look, man, I can tell you what he's going to say right now. You walk the halls of the World Gym Arena. You step out of the man's office, and what do you see? Pictures of the glory days. WCW. The 5-time champ. The king. Booker T. He wants it back. Wants to relive the glory days. And I hear him on his little radio show talk about how he can still go in 2018. I see him on the live feed. I see him walking around the World Gym Arena flexing in the mirrors. The guy's looking real jacked. You stay in shape, Book. I appreciate that. Look, man. All you past generations, you talk about guys stepping up and grabbing the brass ring, doing something different. That's what I'm doing. I'm calling my shot, Book. I've done everything else there is to do here. I've won all your championships. I've beat everybody you got to beat. So why don't you step up? Why don't you step in the ring and see if you still can go? And really, if we're being honest, he doesn't have an option. What kind of man would say no? There's my statement.
An accident accident in the 21st century presents an entirely new set of challenges. From self-driving cars to failures in new safety technology, if you've been injured in a car accident, you need a 21st century lawyer. After all, you have to make your case here before you can win it here. Injured? Choose the smart lawyer. Call Walker Texas Lawyer now and download the Walker Texas Lawyer app.
Introducing first, the challengers. At a combined weight of 425 pounds, Scott Smith and Cedric Johnson.
Here comes the tag team of Cedric Johnson and Scott Smith. What a monumental opportunity this is for this brand new tag team here at the Reality of Wrestling, as they get a crack at the tag team championships right now.
Well, a unique tag team, Matt Polsky, to say the very least.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 495 pounds, they are the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Devin, Devine, and the Dagger Big Drake, the Industry.
Here come the Industry, and how impressive were they at Summer of Champions? If you missed Summer of Champions, you can check it out right now on Fight TV. Certainly missed one of the biggest events of the year, and perhaps the biggest moment in the careers of both Devin Devine and Mick Drake, as they unseated Zach and Mason. First tag team title.
And this is what champions look like, the Industry. Devin Devine, the Dagger, Mick Drake. Probably the quickest ascent within the tag team division that we have ever seen in Reality of Wrestling.
It's a really interesting story how these two came into Reality of Wrestling, both singles competitors on their own right, and they were making a true name for themselves in the singles circuit very, very quickly. Decided to put their heads together, put their talents together, became Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions shortly thereafter. Zach and Warren, by the way, that was no fluke tag team, Brad.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what an incredible team that was throughout all of 2018. Their rise to the top, them overcoming the Heavenly Bodies the way that they did, who were former Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions 3 times over.
Oh! But Scott Smith, wait, hold on, Matt Topolsky. Scott Smith going to take advantage of every opportunity he's given here in Reality of Wrestling.
Here comes Warren Johnson.
Wait, hold on.
Atomic drop. And then Mick Drake.
Cedric Johnson came in with a tackle and a frequent tag into the Scott Smith.
Drake, that scoop slam.
Oh, look, a blind tag there. Big Drake no longer the legal man. Devin Devine, the prodigy of Diamond Dallas Page. Think he's been doing his DDPY?
Certainly looks like it. That official needs to get out of Dodge right there. No! What a shot right there from Devin Devine. This tag team, the Industry. I want to talk about high-impact players. This is it. They are direct. They are vicious. They show no mercy, and they have one gear. They just go.
You know, we can't underrate Scott Smith and Cedric Johnson. They are the #1 contenders.
Well, there are certainly some questions surrounding that. Of course,
what questions? They're getting the championship match, right?
Mick Drake and Devin Devine would certainly believe that, but there are many who are wondering why Zach and Warren have yet to get their rematch and their opportunity. Devin Devine and Mick Drake, of course, have been pretty outspoken about how they need to earn it. Well, they certainly have earned it. They're former champions.
Cedric Johnson itching for a tag. Look, Warren Johnson and Zach Mason are terrific tag team champions. I don't think there's anybody out here who would doubt that. But they did lose. They did lose against the industry in Summer of Champions. So, in my opinion, they got to get to the back of the line.
That's a hilarious opinion coming from the biggest J.J. Blake cheerleader in the history of reality of wrestling.
I'm unaware of how one has to do with the other, yes.
You should be, because every time he loses a championship, you want him to get right to the front of the line. But when it comes to Zach Mason and Warren Johnson, they need to, quote, prove themselves, even though they have proved themselves. They were at the top of the division for nearly a year. Give me a break.
Wait a minute. Cedric Johnson getting the hot tag in there. Cedric Johnson getting that tag. Came in like a house on fire. But now Mick Drake.
Oh, look at that power and low center of gravity right there from Cedric Johnson. Oh! Looking for that senton.
Oh, wow. Stiff right hand by Mick Drake.
Well, that's the dagger right there.
Uh-oh,
looking to drop it. Oh, a German suplex. Cedric Johnson dropped right on the back of his head. Here comes the tag, and Devin Devine calmly strolling inside and measuring up the challenger. Oh, diamond cutter! Cover! 1, 2, the industry retained.
Here are your winners, and still the tag team champions, the industry.
Well, they are solidifying themselves at the top of the tag team division. They are the rightful champions. The Dagger, Mick Drake, Devin Devine, the industry.
And now we await a word from Zach Mason and Warren Johnson, of course, the Reality of Wrestling front office. When will they get an opportunity, another shot at the titles they once held?
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Oh, yeah.
That was easy.
Awesome. Well.
Okay, now Chad.
Look who it is. It's the champs.
Yeah, that is observed.
Congratulations, boys. You're the champions now. Well, guess what?
We've been the champions.
It's time for our rematch.
Yeah, we want our rematch. What's
Oh,
up?
you want your rematch. All right, listen. When you guys get ranked, when you get on the show, because I didn't see you on the show.
That hurts.
This guy.
Then maybe the industry will think about giving you a rematch.
This is a very important question. Do you wear those shoes when you like mow the lawn? They look a little. I mean, dude, if you want to be a champion, you got to act like a champion. You got to dress like a champion. And right now, you two do not look like champions. Okay? So when you want to get called up from the JV and then get up to the varsity, let us know. But till then, dude, get out of our way.
Excuse me.
They think they are, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nancy Perez. I'm here backstage with Van Harrison. Van, congratulations on your first ever title defense against Brian Keith. Do you feel that you're putting yourself at a disadvantage making all of your upcoming title defenses open challenge?
Thank you, Nancy. You know, since the beginning of 2018, I've been telling everyone that I will have gold around my waist. I stepped in the ring, I took the belt from J.J. Blake, and then I pinned Brian Keith, the longest reigning television champion we've ever had in the history of reality of wrestling. So I think I've confirmed my spot right here on top of the mountain. As far as disadvantages, there are no disadvantages as Van Harrison. I've left a trail of bodies in my wake to become the warrior king that I am. And as far as looking forward for the open challenge going forward, there's no reason for me to hide behind this crown. I am the vanguard. I'm on the front line of the battlefield. I'm ready to get my hands dirty and go to war. And everyone that steps in the ring with me will hail Van.
Abel Andrew Jackson. Hey, I had a quick question for you, man. How do you feel about your loss last week?
No comment.
No, but Abel.
No comment.
I just want to know what you think.
What I think? Where did you hear that from, huh?
I mean,
what? Let me guess. Fake news, fake social media, from fake people eating fake French fries, fake falafels.
I mean,
it's all fake.
I saw it happen last week.
You saw? Where's the footage? Huh?
And I could pull it up on my phone. You know?
That footage has been tampered with. You know it has. You know what? I know what this is about. This isn't about anything more than I'm a celebrity. You're trying to stop my campaign to make Abel great again. We stand up for greatness. The face is back. You know what? I know what you want. I'm a celebrity. All you people, this is what you want. About that mighty green. Take this dollar, stick out your little grubby hand, get out of my face. You've been paid off now. You got what you wanted, all right? Just remember, make Abel great again. You know what? Better than that, give him $1 back. Give it back. You don't need it. Hobo.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen. Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. Brad Gilmore alongside Matt Topolsky, and up next, Terrale Tempo is in action against March of the New Look Legion. What is going to happen? Will the numbers game come into play? And will Terrale Tempo push the tempo as we know he can? It's your main event on The Row, and it's right now.
Following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Legion, weighing in at 180 pounds, March.
The end of the first quarter of hell, as you once said, Matt Topolsky. Marches his way to the ring. Well, what do you think, man?
Well, what I think is I'm still reeling from the fact that Legion still exists. I'm still reeling from the fact that we saw a ghost out here just a few weeks ago. Absolutely shocking. We thought that when the head of the snake was cut off, that would be it. Wasn't the case at all. The tempo, and if there's anyone that can combat the numbers game with his energy, his electricity, and his athleticism, it's the former Reality of Wrestling TV champion, Terrale Tempo.
Tempo definitely one of the most popular stars here in Reality of Wrestling. Always finding himself big match situation. One of the best pure athletes, man, I think we've ever seen.
Could not agree more. And I hope that Terrale Tempo has brought his lunchbox and thermos for this one, because Legion is really going to make him work. You have the numbers game on the outside, and here it comes already.
Already you got Legion. Here comes March. March, a kick to the gut.
The young man formerly known as Will Lockhart, who now goes by the moniker of a month in the Julian calendar. We've seen the return of Legion. We now know that they are under the spell of a new master, if you will, a new brain to the hive. I'm not even sure exactly what to call it. Terrale Tempo trying to break it down right now. with that flying elbow into the hard cover here.
She got after one there.
But perhaps it didn't have as much effect as we thought because, of course, you have to have a heart in order for it to be hurt. And March, I'm still surprised to see him after he was electrocuted at Summer of Champions.
Like I said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Maybe that electrical circuit, that 1.21 gigawatts, sending into the future. Oh! Good ring awareness there, but
perhaps he was dead before he hit the circuit breaker.
Oh! Well, you never know with Legion. They always keep you guessing.
Cover here.
Cover one, a two. Tempo, look at that, though. That is great, great veteran instincts of tempo. As soon as March kicks out, he looks around the ring, tries to see where the positions of January and February are.
Well, you've got to have eyes in the back of your head anytime you are wrestling a member of Legion, because that is exactly what they say. We are Legion, we are many. You're not just wrestling one, you're wrestling them all. And of course, conspicuous by his or its absence, Ghost somewhere in the building, I'm certain of that.
Well, it seems like Ghost is always with Legion, whether it be physically or spiritually. Here they go again.
Cover here.
Athleticism there by
March.
March.
Here again. A kick out at one. What do you think the morning routine is of a member of Legion? You know, when they're sleeping, what are they doing when they wake up in the morning? They're not exactly rolling over on the wrong side of the bed like you and I.
They don't strike me as morning people.
You know,
let's just say that. I think they more come alive in the nighttime.
March over the top. Oh, spine buster there, center of the ring, perfectly executed. Hooks the leg, rolls into hooking both legs, and a kick out at two.
Unique way to get into that pinning attempt.
I mean, you got to give March a lot of credit for a man that seems to live in the rafters of this building or a warehouse somewhere or a bird's nest or wherever. He has incredible wrestling acumen.
Oh, look at that.
A leaping European uppercut from Terrale Tempo to even the odds. Standing lariat, drop kick. Wants some wrestling acumen. Having a back elbow, springs up. Oh, and that Tempo get pushed through the roof right now.
I feel a crescendo coming on.
Back body drop.
Hey, he's looking for it. He's calling for it, Matt Topolsky.
Tempo looking for that peg, dividends.
He's got it in it. Wait, hold on. January, February.
Let's call it what it is, the first quarter of hell in there. And now Legion psyching itself up. In this situation, it looks like resistance is futile. Well, wait a second. Double clothesline from Tempo. He says, wait just a minute.
Oh.
Power slam from Tempo. What else you got? How about you cash this check? Paying dividends face first.
Taking out every member of Legion, it looks like, on his own.
How about one more? That check clears.
There he is, Matt. Matt Topolsky, there's Ghost.
Oh! the same here tonight and setting the table for what could be one hell of an encounter down the